Hi everyone, it's Hannah and welcome back to our adventures through Skyrim with Henry. In the last episode we arrived at Iverstead after quite a long time and quite a lot of delays, but we finally arrived and we're about to head up the 7,000 steps on the way to High Hrothgar to speak to the Greybeards about possibly being something called the Dragonborn.
7,000 steps again, Klimek?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? About to make a delivery up there myself.
Anything you can tell me about High Hrothgar?
I've been to the monastery many times, but I've never even laid eyes on one of the Greybeards. Not that I'd care to. Being masters of the Thu'um, they could kill you by uttering a single word. Well, not that they would. They seem peaceful, but I wouldn't want to provoke them.
What types of deliveries do you make to High Hrothgar?
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning.
And in return?
Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll.
I could do it for you.
Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here. Take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside, and you're done.
Anything I should watch out for during the climb?
Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous.
Okay,
Be
we're going up
careful
here
up there.
anyway, so we might as well take his thing if he can't do it. Look at the wind blowing that tree. Okay, I have never done this before, but I've seen someone else do it in a video. So I'm going to stop, but there's these little shrines on the way up, and they each have a tablet. I believe that there's 10 of them, and I want to read them all and see exactly what they say, because I have never done that before. Before the birth of men, the dragons ruled all Mundus. Their word was the voice, and they spoke for the true needs. I'm without my glasses again. For the voice could blot out the sky and flood the land. Okay, I'm just going to move closer to the screen because I don't know where my glasses are. Oh, our first opponent. Wasn't too hard. I was going to say, has anyone actually counted to see if Bethesda put in 7,000 steps? But a lot of it is like overgrown and the steps are crumbling and stuff, so there probably isn't 7,000 steps, but they would say like maybe this was meant to be like all steps, but obviously you can't see them anymore. This little goat is going to lead us. Oh, so much for steps, I keep getting stuck on them. Oh, someone's at this one. Hopefully this is number 2 and we haven't missed one.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way.
True. Do you visit the Greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. Until next time.
So they're not a very chatty bunch. Number 2. Men were born and spread over the face of Mundus. The dragons presided over the crawling masses. Men were weak then and had no voice. So there was no Dragonborns, I'm going to take that to mean. That rain ended really abruptly. Okay. Let's try to follow the path and not take any shortcuts so that we don't miss any of our little tablets. You made me jump, Mr. Wolfie. I think I'm maybe going to switch to a bow. It's no good. Just because our two-handed's going well, and I do want to have, if we ever have to rely on archery, I don't want us to be completely skillless, and also I don't foresee us coming across anything that difficult on this path where we would need to have our big axe. I want to see how bad of a shot I am. That was a lot harder than when we had our axe. I think we'll be able to do it, and it'll be good to get our archery up some. Is this the same little goat? I'm gonna pretend like it is. Okay, hopefully this is number 3. Yep. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid of war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. And this is a weird looking thing in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there's a couple of them. What is that? It's just the way the light shining on a tree. It's very odd. Okay, hopefully we have 4 here. Oh, and there's someone else meditating over this one. A female.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
Is this going to be the same dialogue? Did you hear the Greybeards call Dovahkiin?
I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind.
What are you doing?
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Fair enough, I'm gonna do the same. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught man to use the voice. Then dragon war raged, dragon against tongue. So it was Parthenax who first gave men the use of the voice. Interesting. Look at that sky. wide a view we have from up here. Yeah. We might have to get the axe out for this boyo. You're already so bloody. Well, we got him. We'll take that, and we'll take that. Hopefully there's not two of them. These overhangy, cavey things always make me nervous. Although in this one there's no dead bodies, there's normally carcasses in a lot of them. Okay, what should this be? Number 5? Yeah. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were many-fold. This is cool how this is kind of like foreshadowing for the main storyline a wee bit. It's a bit of the history that comes out through that, so that's cool. I never knew what they said. Oh, and the next one's so soon. Hopefully the rest of them are all pretty quick because I feel like we've done 10,000 steps already. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice, whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. So this is when the dragons disappeared. That's a cold wind. What are we wearing? Oh, keep forgetting we're a Khajiit and we have a nice fur coat to keep us warm. Per Henry, don't want him getting cold. The tongues at Red Mountain went away humbled. Jorgen Windcaller began his 7-year meditation to understand how strong voices could feel. Some cool looking tree. And I'm glad I looked at it because I think it's hiding another one of these wee plaques. Yeah, I'm not sure I would have seen that otherwise. Jorgen Windcaller chose silence and returned. The 7 disputants could not shout him down. Jorgen the Calm built his home on the throat of the world. So he must have been the one who founded High Hrothgar. That makes sense. The kind of silent meditating monks that they are. So that's 7. I'm not sure we're going to get 3 more. Was that 7? Maybe there's only 8. High Hrothgar discovered. No, this is 10. The voices worship, follow the inner path, speak only in true need. I'm gonna have to go back and see what that last one is. Oh, there's a shrine to Talos. Does it have one on it? It does. So is this number 9? Yeah. Oh, that was the last one we needed. Something happened. For years all silent, the Greybeards spoke one name. Tiber Septim Stripling then was summoned to High Hrothgar. They blessed and named him Dovahki. So Tiber Septim was either the last or maybe the first Dragonborn. That last bit kind of confused me. But something happened to us when we read all those. Let's go into active effects and see. The voice of the sky. Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. Lasts for 24 hours. Kind of pointless, but interesting. So here is the offerings chest. I'm guessing it's in here somewhere. Yeah. Climax supplies. We'll store that in there. So that's that done. So we can talk to him when we go back to Iverstead. And this is it, guys, into High Hrothgar to speak to the Greybeards.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
I am answering your summons.
We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Boost! Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I want to find out what it means to be Dragonborn.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
So there may be others. Who are you and where is this place?
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinnarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
I'm ready to learn.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Alright, come on, let's absorb this.
But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock it through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
So we don't have to use a dragon soul to learn this one, basically.
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new form. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Do you see at the top, like our compass, the blue that's fading? That's like the recharge between the shouts. Hence why we have to wait to like hit the targets, because there's a cooldown time.
You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
Which one to use, Bori? This one? Is one of the dwarfs in The Hobbit called Bori? Or am I imagining that? Their robes look much cooler outside, like with the tan and the blue, as opposed to just like, they look just kind of like blacky grey inside.
How you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wold, which means whirlwind.
Okay.
Wold.
It's a long word.
Hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Again, we don't need to use a dragon soul to unlock this one, because they're giving us power to do it.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Hrothgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint.
Okay, Wolfgar, away you go.
Your turn. Master Bori. Rex. Wolf. Now it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate.
So we have to go into magic. Shouts. As you can see, we have learnt a new word in Unrelenting Force. All shouts have 3 words and they get more powerful with each word that you learn. And we now have Whirlwind Sprint, which we are going to equip.
Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Rex. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself.
What would Henry say? I don't know how I do it, it just happens.
You were given this gift by the gods for a reason. It is up to you to determine how best to use it. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengraf. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Why are the dragons returning? Does it have something to do with me?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice and soon your path will be made clear.
Surely there's more you can tell me.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
Okay, I don't think we need to know any
Sky
more of
above,
that.
voice beneath.
We are not, however, going to do that quest immediately. What's wrong, cat? We may do it eventually. I wanted to come up here and let you guys see them and what this whole shebang is about. But I really would like to do the Dawn Guard quest line first, I think. So, here's what needs to happen. We need to get back down to Iverstead. And Kilmar, what was your man's name who gave us the supplies? We'll sort him out just so he's not sitting wondering what happened to us. Then I want to go to Riften and go into Riften and get Mercurio as a follower. I'm sorry, cat, but you can't nudge the microphone. And then I would like to go and... oh, heck.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Yeah, and mind my personal space. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer him your heart. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Oh, we do not want to fight these guys with bows and arrows. Hopefully, because we're in Iverstead, either the people or the guards or somebody will step in. I think I hit the complete wrong person there. Hey, come here. Come here.
Dare call yourself the true Dragonborn?
Yes, I do. Okay, so we're going to take these just because they're different and new. And we are going to read the cultist orders. So they mentioned Lord Mirak and that I wasn't the true Dragonborn. So I think from what they say and what the Greybeards say, we can gain there's maybe another Dragonborn kicking about. Board the vessel, Northern Maiden, docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm, then begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Henry, so funny, before he reaches Solstein. No idea how to say that. Return with word of your success, and Mirak shall be most pleased. They were sent to kill me by Mirak, and apparently we're still fighting something or somebody. No? Okay. So that is the Dragonborn DLC questline, which you can do. Oh no, they got a guard. Well, I don't want you to go to waste, so we'll take what we want of your stuff. So, yeah, we can go and do that. We can go and find out about them. I've only done the Dragonborn DLC once when it was newish, and I didn't like it because it's a kind of storyline that once you start you kind of just have to do that. So some of the other storylines, like the Greybeards there, who we just went and spoke to, and now we're deciding we're not going to continue on with that, we're going to do some other stuff and then maybe go back. I feel like it has such an effect in the game, the Dragonborn one, that you kind of have to, once you start it, finish it. And then I got annoyed by that and just rushed through it, and I don't remember the half of it. So, which way do we want to go to Riften? This way. So that is something that I would like to do again and actually go into it knowing that I have to do the whole thing together. Whoa. I could not have saved him. We should get our bows and arrows out for animals that we can come across. Oh yeah, this is this thing where like animals won't attack me. Oh, a courier's letter. They killed the courier? To our reputable infestor, it seems our expedition to Honeystrand Cave was met with some resistance from its inhabitants. I know this isn't the first time, but if you would provide us with a few more men and supplies, we are certain the treasure there would yield a return in your investment. This time for sure. If not, we could begin searching for prospects outside of the rift. A swift reply would be most appreciated. Interesting. Oh no, I wasn't done searching it. We'll take your gold and your lockpick. We don't need that. Oh, we'll take that. I don't think we have a ring on. So you aren't gonna attack us. Because of that interesting power that we got. I thought you weren't gonna attack. You just bit me, you vicious hound. Okay, let's travel to Riften. I know we've probably gone to the half an hour point, but I would like to go to Riften, and then in the next episode we can start the Dawn Guard. I think it's a nice little finishing point. Spideris. Great. I always wanted poison. Okay, what are our markers? Oh, they're probably that Dragonborn thing. So let's look at that. Yeah, we don't want to do that, and we don't want to do that either. For now, anyway. See how far Riften is. It's a good bit. Maybe we won't make Riften in this video. Maybe the next video will be Riften and Mercurio, and then it'll be the next time we'll start the Dragonborn. I think I'm going to take you and leave you guys at this bridge, because I don't want to have a super long video because it just takes so much longer to upload. I'd rather do 2 shorter videos.
Is there any way you'd rather spend the day than drinking hunting brew mead?
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of hunting brew mead with me.
I would love to share a drink with you, friend.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Items. Food. It says eat, but drink.
Aye.
You aren't gonna do anything?
Yes?
I shared a bottle of drink with you.
Yeah.
Do you think I could kill them? Because look, he has this necklace, and if you do that with him, he's meant to give you that necklace. But I don't feel like Henry would kill or steal from them without any reason to do so. So, me and Henry I'm going to leave you here. The next time we will travel to Riften and get more curio. I hope you're all happy, I hope you're all healthy, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.